Hello, welcome back to Under the Twin Suns Market Report of the Week with me, ya boy, Cole. I'm rolling solo this week. Tyler's a little busy, but yeah, let's just jump right on into it because we got some stuff to talk about. Price falls. Kylo's tie silencer is down about 15% to about 1475. I would pick these up if you don't have them, as this deck is going to come back into the meta for sure, especially after the Force Throw ban. Double red Kylo's discard decks are going to go kind of hard, I think. I really do believe that. Another one that hurts me is the home one is $6 a piece. Not to brag, but I did win the Store Showdown this weekend at Waterloo Games, and this card single-handedly won me 2 of my games. I don't get why people aren't playing it. It's an 8 drop that gives you all restore, lets you bring a unit back like a mini U-Wing. It's just so effing good, and it's so underplayed. Pick these up if you do not have them. Price rises. I've been calling this for weeks, baby. The Millennium Falcon's coming back. It's relevant again in the Quinlan deck now that Force Throw is banned. It's relevant in the Obi-Wan Yellow deck because of the Force Throw ban. This is going to keep rising and rising. I could see it going back to being $30 a card again. Bombing Run, the run of the month bombing run, it's up to $4.36. 60% over the last month. This is the greatest rise in price from a rare that we have seen in a long time. Other than that, there have not been a lot of shifts. Cole, why haven't there been shifts? I'm glad you asked, viewer. That's what I kind of wanted to talk to you about today. A lot of people always ask me, like, Cole, why doesn't SWU have price shifts good or bad like Magic does, or like Pokemon does, or hell, even like One Piece does? So, in TCG markets, you have to have a couple different people. You have to have the collectors, you have to have the players, and unfortunately, as much as you all may not like to hear this, if you want to have a high priced item, you need the resellers. And that doesn't exist in our community. I know that I talk about it a lot. I sell cards because I open a lot of packs, I play a lot, I win some stuff. It's hard for me to sell Star Wars. I have to sell it in person. It doesn't sell on TCG Player. Like, I have to find people who are looking for specific cards and pitch them that they want to buy my cards. That doesn't happen with Magic. That doesn't happen with Pokemon. That stuff's liquid. It's so easy. I'll give you another example. I went to Richmond Collecticon with a really good friend of mine, and we had a great time. I made a good amount of money. I brought several showcases and several other high-value SWU stuff to see if anyone would be interested. Out of, I think it was 100 booths, there was one that even sold SWU, and they were not buying. He had no interest in any showcases. The liquidity of this market does not exist. So that's a part of the problem. I was listening to Rudy from Alpha Investments talk the other day, and part of the reason is small games like this, they take off, but then the player base, they get distracted. A good example is Star Wars Unlimited is on the front page of TCG Player, which is indicative that it's big enough. I mean, I hate to be dogging on one card game. One card game I also play is Final Fantasy TCG, and that's not on the front page. Part of the other issue right now is, I don't know about you guys at your local stores, but SWU has not had as many players since the Galactic Championships. I feel like people are losing their faith in FFG because, I mean, they consistently fumble the bag. The game's been out for about 2 years now. There's not enough prize support. There's ink issues. God, don't even get me started on the Carbonite boxes. That's another example. Like, Carbonite boxes don't sell because there's no collectors for them. Like, there are people like me and other people like Mo the Monster, Steve, Chris, like everybody who likes to collect cards. But at the end of the day, nobody's going to buy them. Like, if I have 3 Dumes, nobody wants them because who cares? Or another good example is freaking Oppo Rancis is like $3 for a Prestige. That's crazy for a legendary. That wouldn't happen in Magic. That wouldn't happen in Pokemon. Markets, they require collectors, resellers, and buyers, and we don't have that in SWU right now. How does it get better? I mean, there's a couple ways. One, the sealed product becomes harder to get, which, I mean, that doesn't sound fun for anyone involved. There's another way of you start making the hit rates even lower. That's not fun for anyone. There just needs to be more players and buyers, and there's just not in this current market. And I mean, I understand why. There's so many good card games out, and FFG is not doing their best job. All right, speaking of FFG, here, you guys get a camera today because I want to talk about, don't worry, we'll do that opening later. So like I said, I won the store championship this weekend, and I don't have the championship card here because it's in my binder, but I wanted to show you these three. These are the Grand Inquisitor promos from FFG. Cole, what did you do to them? I did nothing to them. This is how they came from FFG. Actually, they came worse than this. Ruben put them into books to try to fix them. But nope. Look at that. Oh, girl, look at that body. Oh, girl, look at that body. It's a piece of crap. Come on, FFG. Like, this is what we're talking about. Look at that quality control, baby. Look at how bad that looks. Aren't you happy that you spent so much money to play in a tournament and then spend 7 hours trying to win for a bent card? God bless America. And before y'all get on me, no, the holocrons do not look like this. Frankly, I should have grabbed one as an example, but take my word on it. It's the foil. I don't know what FFG is doing. I don't know if they're giving them Death Touch. I don't know if they're just like, why? Like I said, I open so much sealed product, and this doesn't happen. Like, this is ridiculous. And there's a reason these are $3 on TCG Player, because they're bent like this. All right, I think I've ranted enough about that. All right, so I don't get how they messed up the promos so much. It's not a good look. It's hard as a collector to be happy about that. It's hard as a player to be happy that I won those. I'm not saying anything negatively about the store that I played at. I'm not saying anything negatively about the community. This is just a call out on FFG. And I know at this point, they don't like me. I know that I say stuff all the time. I know that, if anything, they know that Under the Twin Suns is not going to be a channel that they can work with because we won't just blindly roll over for them. But I don't care. I wanted to be honest and bring up to you guys what I thought about and what I've been thinking the last couple of weeks. I love this game. I truly do. Like, there's no other game that brings me this much joy. And the community and the friends I've made while playing this game, it's truly impacted my life. And I will continue to play this game as long as it's supported. But I just don't want my community to die off because, and the other thing we keep hearing is people are not excited about Secrets of Power. Like, some of the cards look really, really, really good. Like Figure of Unity and some other cards that look great, or like that droid ship that lets you basically create affinity for droids, which is crazy. But every week somebody tells me, Cole, I'm really not looking forward to Secrets of Power. How are you? Because something has to happen, man. I mean, we're just at a damn breaking point with FFG. I consistently hear this from all my friends who play this game in different parts of the country. Hell, I know it in my own town because there used to be 4 places you could play. There's now 2, and one of them is considering stopping because they only get a couple players a week. It's getting to the point where, oh my god, I'm going to have to drive out of town to play this game. That's insane. Like, what? Let us know below, like, what your community sizes are. We're very curious, but at the most, we'll have maybe 4 or 5 people for a Twin Suns night, maybe 10 on a good night, and maybe 12 on a good pre-release night. But it's not going well. And I know the same issue happens right now with Magic. People don't like the Spider-Man stuff. The only thing that's killing it right now is Pokemon with Mega Evolution. All right, I ranted long enough. Here's what you guys are here for: the speculation. You want to hear about what cards are going to go up and down. So Jedi Saber is only $1 from Spark. I say pick it up because it's really, really good in Twin Suns, and it goes up and down between the $5 value. For Shadows, you're going to want to pick up Swoop Down for $130. The presence of the meta vehicle decks means this card will continue to increase in relevancy and possibly price, especially since Shadows is one of those sets that it's harder to get the rares from. Twilight, Shadowed Intentions. For 30 cents, you get you can't kill my card, which is crazy for when you're going big on 1 or 2 units, like big decks. And then there's also one other I'd recommend, the Chancellor Palpatine. After the announcement of the Mon Mothma leader today, I would definitely pick those up because those are going to be able to be played out of aspect. And then I had an interesting thought the other day when I was playing at the Store Showdown. Actually, Steve brought this up to me. Super Laser Blast only has a few more months. You know what's going to replace it? Nebula Ignition for only $1. It's going to replace Super Laser Blast once it gets rotated. And I recommend picking them up now before they hit that point. And then finally, for Legends of the Force, Venestra Row is about $1.30. But I think the Yellow Kenobi deck that the Force Throw is now banned, I think it's going to start going hard. I actually built my first iteration of that deck today because I want to try it out and see how it goes. But yeah, let us know below your thoughts, any concerns, just anything. Talk to me. Talk to me in the chat, baby. We love to hear it. All right, now I'm going to open a Legends of the Force pack because I know y'all. And I know myself, I love opening cards. Don't you? Who doesn't love cardboard? Here we go. Should I open it? Should I keep it sealed? Shout out that guy. All right, we got a Mother Talzin and a Night Sister Lair. Charging Phylac. Sand Trooper Cavalry. Tip the Scale. Porg. Attuned Fire Rock. Or Fire Knock. Overpower. Jedi Guardian. Takata. Okay. Kadu. 3 lessons. Watto, not a bad uncommon. Okay, Pilio Star Compass. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh! Craving Power. And a Darth Maul's Lightsaber and Hyper? Okay, that's a good pack. That's got to at least be $6. All right, I'm happy with that. I'll take that. All right, well, thank you for tuning into a very brief market report. As you guys can see, it's hard for me to rant without other people. But I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Hit me up on YouTube, anywhere. I also just started posting on the Sherpa channel. Let me know if you guys want to see anything else, and just let me know how everything's going for SWU around you. Peace out, homies, and I'll see you next time. Peace.